Now, I'm not going to lie, right, I really, and I mean really wanted the Bronco Incarnon to be a bit of a sleeper hit this week when I popped an adapter on it, but is it? That one might be the ceramic dagger. Now, the second Incarnon weapon I chose this week was the Incarnon Bronco Prime. It deals with groups of enemies really well, gather them all up and spread the damage to anything within 5 meters of the initial target. Just like the Incarnon Lato last week, its bullets sort of ricochet between enemies within that 5 meter range, spreading the damage. Now, I don't actually know if there's a limit to how many enemies you can hit. At times, it looked like it was hitting 7 or 8 targets, and other times it looked like it was only hitting 4 or 5, but of course, range plays a part in that. Either way, it is a great addition to your Incarnon arsenal. But I really wish I picked the Lex. I'm not going to lie, I've seen some footage of that and it looks absolutely nuts. And this week, the Lex and the Bolter, I think, were the safe picks. So by me picking the Bronco, I was kind of going outside of that safety zone anyway. Now, the only real problem I had while running with the Bronco Incarnon Prime was it didn't feel like it had enough Incarnon charges before it devolved back to the normal mode. So there wasn't a whole lot of uptime in that kind of power setting. But it still hit really hard, and having the bullets link between enemies is a really nice way to counter the weapon's low magazine size. But if you have the Bronco, let me know in the comment section below what you thought of it. So the evolutions for the Bronco are as follows. The first one, of course, is headshots will build up the Incarnon charges for you to evolve it. With the second evolution, you get a choice of speeding bullet or infused shots. Speeding bullet will give you plus 30 damage, and if you have a sprint speed on your Warframe above 1.2, which most Warframes have, it will give you plus 60% projectile speed. Infused shots will give you plus 16 damage, and whenever you spend 50 energy, which again most Warframes will, you get plus 9 damage for 10 seconds, and it stacks 4 times. Honestly, this choice might just come down to whichever Warframe you're running. If it is one of the slow tanky ones, then of course one of the perks is no good to you, but the energy one is more or less the safe option. Evolution 3 of the Bronco Incarnon gives you minus 50% weapon recoil, or 30% increased accuracy, or an increased magazine size. And the final evolution will give you the choice between 80% ammo efficiency if 6 enemies are within 6 meters, which is very situational, plus 20% crit chance, or plus 2 multi-shot. I've gone ahead and chose the crit chance. So this is the 4 options that I finally settled on with my evolution. Now, as far as modding my Incarnon Bronco goes, I've gone and modded mine for a mix of crit chance, damage, and of course status, with creeping bullseye and dizzying rounds, which is the Bronco specific mod, mixed with an expel mod and multi-shot from the galvanized mod and lethal torrent. Now, lethal momentum of course is going to increase the range of the weapon's damage fall off. So with this setup, my crit chance while evolved in Incarnon form is 132%, and the crit multiplier is nearly a 7, while status per projectile is 108%. Now, the Bronco is a high impact based weapon, so you can run hemorrhage on it for forced bleeds and mod it for viral on top of that, like you would with hunter munitions and viral on a primary weapon. Or you could remove dizzying rounds if you don't own it, since it is a Nightwave mod, and you could put any mod in there to your liking instead of it. Or you could go out and buy dizzying rounds from Trade Chat, although I have no idea what price that will be. Chances are it will go up now since this Incarnon form came out. Secondary Merciless as an arcane is the one that I'm currently running with, although in some of this footage I had got secondary Kinship equipped, because Kinship will give me an extra 60% bonus crit chance with Wisp once she has her 3 buffs active. But the Incarnon Bronco is a really good weapon. Is it the sleeper hit for this week? I'm not entirely sure. Again, I think that might be the ceramic dagger. The Lex as well is insanely powerful. Either way, whichever weapons you choose, let me know in the comment section below whether you're liking them or not. Have a great day, and as always, thanks for watching.